Hi everyone, this is Sarah with Divine Love Healing. I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry, I know it's a little dark in here. I'm using my tablet and the lighting isn't the best, but I wanted to pop on here and do a quick pick a card for this full moon in Pisces. I know I have not been doing as many videos lately as I'd like, and I find that even if I can just do a quick one, hopefully that gives you guys the guidance that you're needing. So I'm trying to do those as much as I can. I'm still working a lot, but doing a lot for the business behind the scenes. So I hope to post some more videos soon and to bring you guys some announcements. But I've been busy, I've been traveling, and I've just had some actually amazing new blessings coming into my life recently. Just trying to balance a lot right now, but it's all just been amazing. So I can't wait to share more with you guys as far as the business goes as well. But I do have more travel coming up. So just bear with me. I appreciate your patience and your continued support, even though I'm not able to give as much time to this as I would like. But before I get into that, I just want to show you guys I've already got, how fun is this? I love fall. I've got my Halloween stuff out. You guys can see I have some of this stuff out. I've got my little crystals, so stay tuned. I definitely am going to be doing some of the, fall and Halloween themed videos and pick a cards with my little crystals. You can see I've got a little ghost up there and all kinds of fun stuff. But I guess just to get to the business at hand here. And by the way, that's the pumpkin reflecting in the table. How cool is that? It almost looks like a sticker. But anyway, the full moon in Pisces is today. It's very, very powerful. And Pisces is one of the most emotional signs in the zodiac. As you guys know, it's a water sign. Full moons can create a lot of emotions anyway. But to have it amplified, in the sign of Pisces, it's really got a punch. I myself haven't been feeling it too much, although I have found myself maybe being a little more reactionary with things, getting triggered a little bit more, things that maybe I thought I had worked through, but it's new situations coming up. Those types of things, just feeling, I don't know, just triggered and a little more likely, to just react and out of wounds. But I do have some friends who do have placements in the sign of Pisces. So I think, they're feeling it a lot more and it's been really intense for them. So just know if you're feeling it, you're feeling extra emotional lately, you're getting triggered, it could certainly be that. We're also in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. I believe we're about a week out from it full on, fully going retrograde. So just keep that in mind. I think this full moon, I believe, is bringing things kind of to a head. If you think back to where you were in your life in March, there could be chapters you're closing out. You were starting to close out then, and they've recently closed out, and maybe you're starting to move into a new direction. And that with the Mercury retrograde could possibly be stirring up some emotions tied to that time, but I feel like a lot of it is coming up for closure, and it's actually a very healthy thing, and it's okay, if there's things coming up and you think, gosh, maybe I was over this, that there just could be some deeper stuff that's surfacing that you need to process and just honor that and feel it and know that that's okay. So one of the other things I was getting with this is, I feel like there's a lot of clearing and it's opening up the doors, and I'm hearing like the gateway of our heart. That makes sense actually now that's what was just channeled to me, because I've been having a lot of heart chakra activations the last week. The Schumann waves have been spiking a lot too, so there's a lot of that happening, but just the heart chakra, I've had pain, I've had palpitations, I've been short of breath, and trust me, I'll go to the doctor if I need to, but I recognize the ascension symptoms. I've been having them for years, and I have other things going on, at the same time, but I feel fine otherwise. So just know that you could be having a lot of that. It's just, I think a lot of us who've been on this path are being opened up to experiences that a lot of the things are coming to fruition for many. The things that we've been dreaming of, I feel like since last harvest, last fall, planting seeds, working hard, and things are starting to come to fruition in ways maybe that we never imagined, different opportunities coming into your life. And there's a lot of fear that gets stirred up when you start to have things actually start to manifest, and you felt like sometimes that maybe they were never going to manifest, or they were going to manifest a certain way, or, you know, it can be very overwhelming. So those are the messages that I have coming through as far as this full moon goes. But either way, just know that it's very powerful, especially given the planetary alignments, the retrogrades and things that are about to happen right now. So I will timestamp this, but you may want to check all three just to see if, you know, anything resonates for you there. But you can choose from, I wanted to do like these spheres almost look like a full moon. We've got Moonstone, ironically. We've got Amethyst and Fluorite. And the Fluorite, you can't really tell with the lighting, but it's actually like it's got the green and purple lines in it if you're more drawn to that version of a Fluorite. I just thought I'd mention that. So what I'm going to do, I pre-shuffled these. Just, you have to give me a minute because I don't, you know, I haven't predetermined the piles or anything like that. So we're just going to have to channel, see what comes through. Just what guidance Spirit has for you. You know, specifically I've asked, you know, if there's an issue that would come through with the tarot card that is featured. The Moonology card on top is meant to give some guidance from Spirit. I've also used my water sign vibes deck because this is a full moon in a water sign to offer clarity on the tarot card issue that comes out, or the theme overall. And then I also have a card from the Self-Care Oracle deck for guidance on how to help you kind of maneuver this energy. So without further ado, we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and move these over. Okay. So number one is the Moonstone. Upside down. And again, sorry, I'm holding my tablet here. I know this is kind of blurry. There we go. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So whatever the situation is, Spirit is saying that it's going to work. Oh. King of Water. That's the King of Cups, by the way. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart. Let's see what this says here. Sorry, guys. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and beautiful. Advice, charity work. Okay, so let's see what this clarifier says here. Caring. Movement. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that this is most likely a romantic situation where you're either, you yourself are, you don't have to be a water sign, but, you know, King of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Those can just be placements that are in the chart. Could just be the energy of a loving male energy. King of Cups is emotionally mature. They're emotionally available. They are very caring. You know, this definitely amplifies that. What I'm getting is, you know, you may have just met someone, or you're about to meet someone very soon, because we're about to enter Libra season. So this, within, you know, the next full moon cycle, something could definitely come into balance, right? You might be in a situation, even if this isn't resonating for the romantic aspect of it, you could be just working to balance your own masculine and feminine energy. That, you know, take that as it resonates. If that's something that, you know, you haven't manifested someone in your life yet, you may want to take some action to bring yourself into this balance, right? This is movement. I take this as positive movement forward in the situation with all the cards together, but also just focusing on your own inner alignment. Focusing, and this is tree pose in yoga, so that could be a message that you might want to to practice that, to help ground you, to help bring yourself into more balance. But you could engage in movement in any kind of way. As far as the self-care, it's again just, focusing on, I'm getting, that inner alignment, because Libra is, you see the scales there. The Libra sign is represented by scales. Balance, the masculine and feminine. What I'm getting is, for some of you who have manifested someone in your life, the energy is very balanced in the connection between the masculine and feminine. But I'm just seeing like your vibration, if you feel like either you haven't brought this into your life yet, or if you have it, don't get so caught up in the situation that you get a little overwhelmed and kind of get yourself out of balance, right? Because you're so excited about what is coming in. Spirit's reminding you that this is going to work itself out, but it's important to continue to focus on self-love, self-care, self-balance, your own interests, and your own light. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. And again, I apologize for the lighting. I probably should have turned my kitchen light on back there, but we're just going to roll with it. Okay, so number 2 is the Amethyst. So we're going to see upside down. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. I mean, okay, we're going to do some clarifier here, but you've got time to spread your wings and step out of your comfort zone. That's a pretty clear message. Family oriented. And your self-care ritual is make a vision board. Okay, 33. That could also be an important number for you. So for some of you, I mean, what I'm getting most likely, well, the first thing that came through for me was the life experience, by the way, in the traditional tarot is the Tower card. It's a Major Arcana, and many people look at it as a negative card, but sometimes I think of it more as like a divine intervention. Sometimes, things have to be cleared out of the way to make room for better things to come in. And if you stay stuck and you stay stagnant, and the universe doesn't come in and shake it up, you're not going to move around, right? But it's saying step out of your comfort zone. For some of you, you may be in a career situation where you don't have that work-life balance. You're family oriented, but you're not able to like go take these walks on the beach. But you're scared to make a change. You're scared to walk away from something that maybe like it is your comfort zone. And so what I'm getting is what might help you to manifest that, to make it a reality, and to put it out there that you're ready to make that change, is to make a vision board of what you want your ideal life to look like, and say like, this is I am thankful for, I have, and then cut out pictures. You can draw, you can put words, what is it that you ultimately want, and when you are trying to manifest something like that, actually, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I think I have it in my story today, ironically, about manifesting, right? It's like, you don't want to say, I want, I hope. You say, I have this. I am doing this. I am living this life. And if you phrase it constantly as a dream or as a hope or a wish, it's going to always remain unattainable. But if you act as if it's something you already have, and making a vision board helps you do that, makes you envision what your life, will look like, and what it, by saying, yeah, this is what it looks like now. I'm so happy. This is what I have. It's a very powerful thing. For some of you, it could be a relationship where, you're comfortable, you're safe. There might be a child involved. Or maybe you're not safe, but there's it's something, you're there and you're just living day to day. And, if that's resonating for you, just know that you are being encouraged, that you do need to spread your wings. A significant life event, a change is coming, and that if you are not happy, you do have the ability and the power to change that. and it may not be easy, but staying in a situation where you're miserable is putting out energy, right, within that dynamic that does ultimately, you know, it does have an impact on the child as well. So no easy I guess solution there. But I think what I'm getting here is if you are in a situation where you are absolutely miserable and you're not living your life, you know, Spirit is saying you still have a lot of life left to live. Spread your wings, step out of your comfort zone. And you could even make a vision board as far as how you want your relationship to be. Maybe you don't have to leave the relationship, but maybe step out of your comfort zone is just speak up, you know, communicate your needs. Or have you really talked to your partner? Have you told them that you're unhappy? Have you expressed yourself? Have you said, hey, this is my love language, and helped, you know, try to understand each other better? Have you suggested counseling? Have you made, you know, if you keep going through the motions, and because, you know, that's just what you do, there's not a change that can be made. It may cause an upheaval, it may cause tension, but things aren't going to change for the better if you don't speak up and step out of your comfort zone. So a few different messages that came through there for number 2. Hopefully that was helpful for some of you. Okay, so we're going to go to number 3, just the fluorite. Okay, let's see here. All right, these are. What do you need to release? Wow, you guys, I can't believe. Queen of Air is Queen of Swords. Independent, experienced, realistic, witty. Objective decision-making, clearing all that no longer serves you. And then, let's say, oh, seeing the humor in a situation. Sorry, I was not expecting that. The big thing, though, with the Queen of Swords energy is clearing away all that no longer serves. That definitely ties into the what do you need to release. Let's see what comes out on the water signs deck. Etheric. So let's go ahead and get this one. Hydrate. Okay, so that's a good one for everybody. That's something they're saying that, you know, something is draining you, I'm getting, and you're being weighed down by a person or a situation. And it could tie back to last winter, or it could just be somebody that leaves you feeling like you're out in the cold, is what I'm getting. They're not putting in the equal give and take in the dynamic. It's weighing you down. It's causing health problems for you. It's being very, you know, you could be, I think it's more the energy of cutting stuff away, but you could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I think it's more the energy of, setting boundaries, and cutting out anything that's no longer serving you. If somebody's draining you and draining your energy, right? You know, we can't, we are human beings. We can't be in this etheric energy all the time, right? But when we're in a higher vibration and we're surrounded by people who are higher vibrational, it is possible to live in this higher, like lighter, more joyful energy on a daily basis. It truly is. And a lot of it, it's setting boundaries, definitely cutting out people who are toxic, but some of it kind of starts within too. The hydration is important, because then we're obviously feeling better, but it's also our thoughts. Our thoughts are so powerful. And so that's where, you know, the Queen of Air, Swords energy, air energy is very much in your head. It's mental. And so what the recommendation I'm getting not only is to cut out people, but you've also got to change your thoughts about it, right? Because if you cut out somebody who's toxic and you're saying, gosh, why do I always attract people who are toxic? I always attract people who are toxic. And guess what you're going to keep attracting? People who are toxic. You know, why do bad things always happen to me? You know, this is just such a bad situation. No, I mean, you got to step up, set that boundary and say, this person's not good for me. I'm going to let them go. What was this trying to show me? And then you can go forward and say, I am only going to attract, higher vibrational people, or I'm going to, see the red flags sooner, and I'm going to move on. But I think some of it, yes, is external, but some of it is internal with our own mental controls, and getting into this vibration more of embracing the joy in every situation to the extent we can versus focusing on the negative. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you'd like to book a session to discuss your own healing journey, your own issues that you have going on in your life, please contact me, and that information is down below. Thanks so much. Take care.